Making a play on the bull. Matt's up there spotting for me. We don't know if he's a super or not. I'm going to see if I can get over there close enough to check it out. And see if he's got any other big ones. We bedded with him. He's bedded on a ridge across from us. Well, my bull elk kind of turned into a shed hunt. As you can see, it isn't a bad thing. Get to bring home something tonight. If I don't get a bull, I will gladly dump these horns if I shoot a bull and come back and get them later. So I'm going to pick up this one here and find Matthew and see if we can get back on some bull tracks. Day 2. We're at a different location. And Matt spotted a huge herd of big bulls. They're way down low, working their way up. So I drove way around, parked at an access point, and I'm hiking up a big ridge to try to get around them on the same ridge they're on. See if we can make a play on them, intersect them. Well, left you hanging after this morning. Thing happened really fast. There was a big herd of large bulls, several big 6x6s over 300. Gotta put the play on them. We had a spotter across the ridge, a spotter on the ridge, so I had 2 guys guiding me in. Then I met up with one of them who's on my ridge, it's Matt, and we walked down very carefully, tiptoeing in there, and got about 100 yards, a little out of range. You couldn't see them, they were bedded down, so they were about 100 yards from us, and unfortunately the wind changed and they got blown out. So it was very calm. It's been very calm, which calmness is can be ideal sometimes, but when you're hunting these elk, you need a nice steady wind so you can work your way in, and it was just calm and swirly. So unfortunately they winded us, they got close and blew out and went to a couple canyons away. So we took a lunch break. Matt had to go back home, he's got work tomorrow. I'm going to be on my own this afternoon, and Ryan's going to join me this evening. So we're going to try to hit up the same area. There's a lot of bulls there, and I hope to get into one here this afternoon, and if not then Ryan can help me this evening. And we've got a good game plan for the morning too, so I'm excited about this area and hope to get it done soon. Alright, on up. Nice. About 2:30 p.m. I'm by myself. I got all painted up because I spotted 2 good bulls. The wind is starting to pick up, but it's still a little swirly, dang it. But if it ever gets consistent, I'm going to try to wrap around this ravine, get on the same ridge line, and make a move on one of them. One for sure is legal, the other is questionable. So, wish me luck. Good morning. Day 3. We're down to 2 hunters. We lost our bone hunter,
But the best
had to
two
go back to
hunters,
work. But we are very blessed. He left us with this nice amenity trailer here. Very spoiled here. We're not roughing it all. So, Matt, thanks again.
Thanks, Riggs.
Yeah, we're very much enjoying all the amenities of the camper. So that was really nice of you. So day 3, we got some bulls that we're gonna try to chase in a
Got some good
secret
bulls
spot right in those.
located. Lots of them.
A lot of action yesterday. We're getting closer every day.
Confident, yeah. Just got to get that one lucky moment. Get a nice sixer on the ground.
Yep.
So we can pack them on out.
And the wind has changed today. Going a little south-southwest action on the wind, so I'll mix some things up. We'll see. We will keep you posted. Right, Coffee?
Hi, Coffee.
Well, a quick hunt update. I got on a herd of bulls. Snuck up in, actually. Crept up behind them while they were bedded. I didn't see them until it was about 30 yards off. They were both bedded. Saw some antlers moving, so I kneeled down and sat there for a long time. One of them got up. The one closest originally was about 30 yards. He was just a 4-point. Started eating some pine needles out of the tree, raking his horns. And the one next to it got up, walked 20 yards from me, looked at me, but couldn't make out what it was, so kept eating. And it was a little bigger. I was trying to decide if it was a 6 or not. I couldn't get a good view because it was through a lot of thick oak brush. And eventually walked a little bit further and bedded down. The 4-banger bedded down again. And then it stood back up broadside from me at 20 yards. So could have gotten that elk if it was legal. But then the wind changed slightly, and the 4-point left, and the other one got up and walked away. I still couldn't see how big it was, but it just kind of slowly walked away, so they didn't get spooked, but they got wise. And now I'm just trying to locate a legal bull again. So changed locations a little bit, and it snowed this morning, and it's raining, kind of drizzling right now, so it's kind of a good thing. It's keeping everything a little quiet as I walk. So, well, let's see if we can find another one.
Here we are, 2 p.m. on day 3 of my late season archery elk hunt, and I had a really cool experience this morning. Got into a couple bulls that were bedded. Had an opportunity to shoot one broadside, 20 yards, but it wasn't legal. It needs to be at least a 6-by on one side, and the other one I couldn't tell. It was still behind bushes. So walked back to the truck. It snowed. It was a really cool experience hunting in the snow as it was coming down. It really helped, but my shoes were totally soaked. So I had to call my wife to meet me with some different boots so I can hunt with dry boots again. So I'm heading back out now. This is day 3 on the evening hunt, late afternoon right now, I guess, and I've got to find a place where I think those bulls will be coming down, or I can glass them on a ridge and see if I can ambush them in a way. So hopefully it goes well. Well, hunt update. Day 4. The hunt is flying by, and since urgency is set in, I'm still positive minded here. I feel confident we can get one, but I do feel the deadline of the 5-day hunt looming ahead of me. So this morning is going to be ever so crucial to find a bull and get an arrow in him. So hopefully today will be the day. Yesterday evening we heard nothing but crickets. It was no bulls to be seen or heard. I don't know if they had moved up higher or they got blown out of the area, but the morning hunt was so awesome. Sat down in the herd of bulls and watched them for a while. They just weren't big enough. The evening was just nothing, so a little sad about that. Hopefully today will be the day, so we'll keep you posted.
Day 4. We're in the morning here. Just glassed up a looks like a good 6x6 way up top. Had some stray dogs following me for a while, so I had to ditch them. But we're going to start making my approach. So far we got good wind. Got Ryan up on the hill behind me spotting. He's got eyes on him. So we're trying to make a play on him. Got it. Feel like I'm gonna cry. See, I got my face paint on. Got my hat on, started to snow. And I've been hiking around for 4 miles this morning. Kind of a short trip, but good amount. Had my arrow knocked all the time. And ready. And yeah, we did see some elk. Couldn't make a play on them. They're just too far. Spooked a couple of them from afar. And anyway, long story short, I'm on my way back down to get picked up by Ryan. And pretty much given up. I'm almost near the bottom. And I got to go down a little rocky ledge. So I knocked my arrow, my quiver, for safety. And radio Ryan on the walkie. And clear my throat. And no longer than less than a minute from knocking my arrow and all that, I walk upon a huge bull bedded 10 yards from me. All I see, tons of horns. He was sitting down. We both looked at each other, and then he split while I was trying to get my release on. One more minute with that arrow on there, I would have seen him and hopefully had a shot, and I would have been fairly close to the bottom to pack out. And he was a huge bull. And it's just heart-wrenching how the work I put in. And just seconds before I give up, because I'm almost done at the bottom. And there goes an opportunity. So it shows never give up. Not that I give up. I gave up. I was done with my hunt. I was at the bottom. I thought there was no elk down there, but and for safety I knocked it. You just never know where they're going to be. So I don't know how I'm going to get that one out of my head. Maybe come back out here this afternoon and see if we can regroup. Okay, back at it again. Had some lunch, some fluids. Back out here for day 4 evening hunt. Well, early afternoon. It's about 1. And passed up some deer, some cow elk. Haven't seen any bull on my trek yet. Working a path where we have seen some in the past. So hoping to see them before they see me and be ready, be claws sharp, and ready to put an arrow on one. So wish me luck.
Well, day 4 evening hunt update. Sorry, I'm feeling a little shaky. I'm going through the cattle guards. Oh, where do I start? Well, I hike in from Forest Access Point, and I hike in about 2.6 miles, and then another half mile to get out. So actually, yeah, another half mile to get out. Because of the wind, I had to come in the other way. Come in the close way. And anyway, once I get close, I do a great job of stalking, I think, and was blessed with, somehow I see what looks like an elk through a little tunnel of trees as I get close to where I know the elk are hanging out. And what makes me think it's an elk, I can see the dark mane and the contrasting of his brownish yellow body. And that's all I see, but it could be a tree. So I'm in the process of keeping a branch from slapping me in the face. So I'm freeze, stay there for a second, nothing moves. I think, well, maybe it's a tree. But I slowly move the branch, kneel down, Grabbed my binos. It still hadn't moved. I'm thinking maybe it's a tree. And as soon as I put my binos up, boom, big dark antlers. Just big. I see the whole right side. It's a big 6x6. I don't know the other side, but side's got 6. Big, thick, heavy horns. And he's looking directly at me. I don't think he smelled me. He may have seen some movement or heard something, and he froze. And so we had to stare off for, sorry, it's shaking. We had to stare off for what seemed like a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes maybe. It was a long time. And what went through my mind was, do I try to shoot? But I've got a very narrow opening. It's got a lot of little twigs through it. I don't have a clear shot. It's not broadside. All these things I could miss. It could be deflected by all these twigs. If I do manage to make contact, it may not be a fatal shot. It could wound him, it could go off, or he could die some other time and it may not recover him. So it wasn't a very ethical shot. So I didn't want to do. I wanted to do the right thing, so I didn't shoot. And anyway, after a while of hoping maybe he would turn, get bored, and move into an opening where I'd have a shot, where I'd be able to move better. All of a sudden, it looks like he winded me. He lifts up his head, he turns, and then starts walking briskly behind him, back the other direction, away from me. Thought maybe he winded me, but immediately after that, I hear a bunch of rustling right behind me. It's a dang stray dogs. Out of nowhere, 2 canyons over from where they interrupted my hunt this morning, they came back, those 2 stray dogs, and chased the elk, and I could hear just boom, 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 antlers crashing through the woods, and they're chasing them away. And then they circle back around me, and they're just chasing all the elk away. And so they ruined my hunt. And so once again, on day 4, my hunt's ruined by these stray dogs. Ridiculous. I don't know where they come from. It's crazy. I don't know how they even found me. I had to throw a rock at one of them to get them away, and finally they left, but by then the elk were gone. So that concludes day 4, evening hunt. So final day, day 5 tomorrow morning coming up. We're gonna go back to the camper and discuss where we're gonna go, and hopefully have a better result tomorrow. Final day. We've had some really cool encounters though, I must admit. It's been great being that close to some really big elk. In hindsight, when I go back and fling that arrow, I may have taken a shot if I knew those dogs were going to scare it, and that would be my only shot at a big bull like that. Maybe I could have hit it. I don't know, but I wanted to do the ethical thing, and I thought I had more time to hunt, so I didn't pull the trigger. So, anyways, we'll keep you posted, and day 5 coming up. Morning. It is the final day of my late season bull elk hunts. Day number 5. And I am still dwelling on a couple missed opportunities at some really big bulls yesterday. Trying to get out of my mind. One I wasn't ready for. When I walked up on was bedded. I should have had my arrow ready. I just didn't expect any bulls there. Kind of just on my way back to the truck. Didn't even think the bull would be there. Close to the road. Always stay ready. So that was the first one. The second one, those crazy dogs blew my bull out of there before I had a chance of getting a shot at it, which wasn't my fault. Although I could have shot through the branches, little twigs, but didn't think that was a clean shot, so I elected to wait, and then the dogs blew them out. So 2 nice bulls, 2 opportunities passed. I'm hoping to get at least one more opportunity today. I gotta stay positive and hopefully get the job done sometime today. So it's a little breezier today, which is good. A little windier, should help with my noise, and if I play the wind right, my scent. So we will
Well, it's windy, so I'll try to give you a quick update. Found a spot where some elk were down watering up by a river. Went up this steep hillside, dark timber. So I didn't know where they were exactly, but all of them up there. Had to locate them, and long story short, I did. There was 4 of them originally. 2 of them were 5-bys, and one of them was a 6-by with a really small fifth, small little split. And the other one I couldn't tell, so I went after the 6-by. Had really strong wind, as you can hear here, so I got to sneak up on him pretty good, but I only was able to get within 62 yards. Any further, that was me the second bull, and there was a lot of dried thistle and deadfall, as you can see around me, twigs, so you couldn't get any closer without risking getting exposed and shooting them away, so blowing them away. So I took a 62-yard shot, not really comfortable with that far, and I missed first shot. Not sure if I missed high or low. Thinking I probably missed high, tried to compensate for the extra yardage. Second shot, missed 2. I probably missed that high as well. I kind of rushed both of them. I really didn't re-range. Checked the ranger after he moved. So dumb mistakes cost me an elk. But it's fun getting to pull the trigger, throw a couple arrows. Found them both. One was broken, the other wasn't. But after the second shot, the bulls just kind of figured something was up and just walked to the top of the ridge. They didn't spook, but they walked and got out of sight. I never saw them again. So we'll see how we can do in the evening. Well, hunt update. Just concluded the evening hunt. Went out to a spot near where took a shot of those bulls earlier this afternoon, hoping that I'd run into them again or some other ones out there, but nothing. So shooting light's almost done, and it's day 5, and it looks like my hunt is concluded with an unfilled tag. So a little sad, a little depressing, but had a lot of close calls, close encounters I should say, with the elk leading up to me having 2 opportunities to kill an elk this afternoon. 2 opportunities being I shot 2 arrows. Unfortunately I missed both. So what can we learn from this hunt? I feel like my stalking and locating skills were pretty on par, but my archery skills need a lot of work, at least at the long distance. I practiced a lot at 40 and under and was very confident there, but I didn't get a chance to shoot much at 50 and 60, and the shot was uphill, pretty much straight up, and very strong winds. And yeah, so I have to make excuses. I need to go practice more. So another opportunity passed. Hopefully I get another elk tag to try to redeem myself sometime. But I've got a deer tag in a couple of weeks, so I need to go back and hone my archery skills and get focused on the deer. So hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't have a better ending, but congrats to my buddy Jesse, who did harvest a nice big elk during this hunt. And thanks to Jesse, Ryan, and Isaiah for all your help. It's been fun. Till next time.